Hello, it's September 1st, and Julie gives the prompt for the Scrappy 8 challenge, and it is a pretty good prompt, I must say. And it is playing with shadows. Playing with shadows. And, of course, before I can get started on an idea, I need to find out what color I'm going to have. And I'm going to be honest, the colors I have left are not shadowy colors. They're all kind of bright. But let me mix these up. I'm going to mix them up, and per Michelle, my Rust buddy, she says I have to mix them up and then go 1, 2, 3, mix them up, 1, 2, 3, mix them up, and then go 1, 2, and then the card. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm mixing them up. I have not looked at them, so I don't know what order they're in. Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3. Oh, don't look. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, red. Okay, red. I think I can work with that. It is the darkest, I think, of the colors that I have. I have left, I think, yellow and turquoise. So red is my color. And now I will sit for a couple days and think of an idea for playing with shadows. That's really a good prompt, I'd have to say. All right, I'll keep that out. And I'll see you guys back here in a minute. Well, a minute to you, but it'll be a few days for me. All right, guys, I am back. It's weeks later, and I think I have an idea now. It's one of those looks great in my head. Let's see if I can get it on paper or on my card ideas. And I was thinking maybe I should practice first on something else, but then I thought, nah, I'm just going to go for it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I can always just start all over. You don't have to see this video if it doesn't work, but I would let you know that it didn't work the first time. I wouldn't keep that from you. Um, Interesting. All right. Anyway, so yeah, so I'll tell you first, like when I picked the color red, my first thought was to do something like, wait, I should put that down onto that. It's just one big piece. Anyway, I thought I shouldn't, I thought I should do like maybe a close up of, like, say, a rose, right? Like the petals, and then do the shadows inside the petals. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool. But then I thought, well, that's, red rose. That comes, do something different. And then I thought, and then like later, saw my Andy Gibb album Shadow Dancing, and I thought, oh, haha, shadow dancing, shadows, get it. And he's wearing a red shirt on the cover of that album. So then I went down that little idea for a while, and I was going to do him like in the background, and then maybe like little silhouette of people dancing with their, and then have their shadow. Um, and then I was like, nah, I don't know. I played around with that for a while, and I thought, nah. And then I came across this idea by accident, not accident, but kind of by accident. So I'm going to do this one instead, because I literally was playing when I came across this this idea. So, and then as far as the shadow dancing one, if you've seen Lisa's uh, Scrappy 8 challenge, her take on it, that was kind of like people I was going to do, like at the bottom, where people like her, like just they're people, but they don't really look like people. You know what I mean? Like they're just like a abstract people. But her take is really, really cool. So check her out on Instagram, if you can. I'll put her Instagram here, her hashtag, or not hashtag, but her name for Instagram here. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so I am going to get started on this. It's early morning, my day off. I figure this is the only time I have to do it. I do have a dentist appointment in a couple hours, so I better get busy. So from here on out, it's just going to be me doing it and probably some music or something, okay? All right, hang tight. So what do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? I found this on accident with this piece right here. I still had the chain to it, and I had it just on my desk, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I can use some of my little bits, because remember, I have to keep this very thin. These are not glued down yet, but I have to keep it very thin to fit back in my box. So I just went outside and got like little thin trash bits, um, and I had the chain all together, and I just put it down, and I put a flashlight on it to see what kind of shadow it would give. And I saw this, and I thought, oh, that looks like a oh, got an ant on my desk. I said that looks like a cat ears. So then I took it off and I just put it there. And then, okay, now I got to find a body. And I found this earring. I found this earring walking around the block with a hubby one night. And as you see, it's been crushed. It has little diamonds on it. And this piece here was like that, but it was just like that, but it was on the, right now it's on top of the earring. It was on, hold on, I'll show you. It was here in the middle of the earring, but it broke off. And so I was like, oh shoot. And I tried to glue it back in its spot, but it would not, I couldn't get it to stay. So I had to glue it on top of the earring. So I did do that after the fact, but it was already smashed like that in the get go. And that's why I was like, oh, that's cool. That's perfect. I did not bend it or anything. That's exactly how it looked. It's just that it is now glued on top versus more on the center where it was before, because it wasn't there on the top of this with the diamonds. But yeah, and then I had this left over, and I'm like, and I saw that it made like little ridges. I was like, okay, that could be the fence line, the fence that the cat is standing on. And I was gonna do a face on the moon, but that was too hard. I'll admit that's too hard. So that's my red aspect. I did want more red in here, like up in here. I wanted it to kind of be more red, but it didn't work, and I didn't want to keep messing with it. So I just left it the way it is. But I do have red in there, and it is a red moon, so that's kind of like a focus besides the shadow. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, my take on playing with shadows. And yeah, so now I'm not thinking about gluing it down. I guess I should. I should glue it down. Yeah. So I'll glue it down. And then that'll be it for September's prompt. Thanks for joining me, you guys, as always. Love y'all. See you on the next one. Tschüss.